YouTube. This is Sly885 posting another video of Pokemon Heartgold. I'm against the legendary trainer Red, main character of Pokemon Red and Blue. He brings out his Pikachu, I bring out Torterra to counter his Pikachu. His Pikachu uses Iron Tail. This is I use Earthquake, which does double damage to electric Pokemon. Take out his Pikachu in one hit. Alright, so next he brings out his Lapras, which I wasn't really expecting. I thought he'd bring out Charizard for this. So I was thinking my Torterra could take out his Lapras pretty easily. But knowingly, his Lapras actually struck first and hit me with Blizzard, which does quadruple damage to Torterra. There goes my Torterra. Sorry about that. Didn't realize that was going to happen. So I bring out my Magnezone, so I can use my electric attacks double to Lapras. Turns out Magnezone actually struck first. Thunder did significant damage to Lapras. Lapras tries to hit me with Brine, does a little less than half damage. And I strike again with Shockwave, which is a move that is guaranteed to hit hits every time, just like Blizzard does in Hail Weather. Now I'm 100% sure of which Pokemon he's going to bring out right now. And I was right, it's Charizard. For that I bring out Feraligatr. I could not bring my Tyranitar. I had to replace him with an HM slave to get to this trainer. I tried to hit Charizard with, I believe, Hydro Pump it was, or either Hydro Pump or Hydro Cannon. But Charizard strikes first with Air Slash and gets a lucky critical. Takes out my Feraligatr in one hit. So that's not good. I bring out my Gengar to fight Charizard. I use my Destiny Bond, and hoping my Gengar goes first, and it does, and Charizard hits me with Flare Blitz, which takes out my Gengar. But Destiny Bond takes Charizard with it. Thank you, Destiny Bond. Love that move. I love Gengar. Great Pokemon. So I'm not sure what he's bringing out next, so I bring out my Magnezone. He brings out his Snorlax. I try to revive my other Pokemon. I use a Max Revive on Gengar. Snorlax takes out my Magnezone with Giga Impact. So now I bring out my fully revived Gengar. I use Hypnosis to put Snorlax back to sleep. And unfortunately, Shadow Ball and Destiny Bond will not affect Snorlax because Ghost does not affect normal type Pokemon. I use Dream Eater to do some damage. Doesn't do very much at all. This isn't actually looking that good for me. But at least Snorlax is asleep. I do a regular revive on Feraligatr and hopes Snorlax will stay asleep. But Snorlax wakes up, uses Crunch on my Gengar, takes that in one hit. So now, I bring out my Charizard. I didn't want to bring him out this early, but now I bring him out. And I use a Hyper Potion to finish healing Feraligatr. Max Revive on my Gengar again. Then I use a Hyper Potion to heal my Charizard. Snorlax wastes a Blizzard. It does normal damage to Charizard because it's double against flying and half against fire. So now my Charizard finally fights, uses Flare Blitz, does some damage to Snorlax, gets hit by Recoil, but regains health back because of Shell Bell. It gets health back by using Shell Bell by every attack. Do another Blizzard. Now I try. Now Snorlax uses Full Restore, unfortunately. Gets all his health back. I try to use Blast Burn in hopes that that wasn't going to happen, but it did. And my Charizard gains some health back with Shell Bell, but now my Charizard's a very easy target to take down. Has to recharge. Finishes my Charizard off with a Blizzard. But Blizzard has limited power points. I believe he only has 5. He's used it 3 times, so he only has 2 more AP for Blizzard. I use Feraligatr for good reason here. I use Superpower, a fighting type move, which does double damage to normal type Pokemon. And it did a lot of damage. Now the attack and defense is reduced for Superpower, which is unfortunate for Feraligatr now. Hail brings down Snorlax's health a little more. Unfortunately, he uses another full restore on his Snorlax. His battle just keeps dragging on now. Use my superpower again. Unfortunately, the attack isn't going to be as strong as it was before. In fact, it didn't do very much at all. So this isn't looking good for me at all. This is not looking good. There's no way my Feraligatr can win this. I believe I revived another Pokemon. It must have been like Magnezone, I think. So now I bring out my Gengar in hopes to do some more damage. Where I've done some more use Hypnosis, it works. But I know that Green Leader is not going to do very much to him, so I switched to my Magnezone, knowing that Snorlax should be asleep for at least 2 or 3 more turns. I bring out my Magnezone, and use Thunder. Maybe that is a hit. Snorlax is still not down. It's taking forever. I use Thunder one more time. Thank goodness we need the full restore. Finally take out that Snorlax. Now I believe all he has left is Blastoise and Venusaur. So he brings out his Blastoise. I keep my Magnezone out and hopes to strike him with Thunder. Blastoise hits me with Focus Blast, which does double damage to Steel. Which is not good for my Magnezone. Now I'm in a pretty desperate situation. Don't really have a true counter to Blastoise right now. Some doses of Blastoise from Gengar, that certainly worked. Asleep. Get hit by some more hail. Must have been restoring, reviving some more Pokemon. Use Dream Eater to get some health back. Do some damage. Blastoise wakes up, uses Blizzard again. Actually, that was his first use of Blizzard. As good as my Gengar survived, I was actually expecting it not to. Use Hypnosis and I miss. That's the last thing that I was hoping for. Use Blizzard again, has only 3 more PP for his Blizzard. I bring out my Torterra. I'm hoping my Torterra can strike first, but I'm pretty sure it won't. So I'm going to start healing my Pokemon. I believe I revived my Gengar again. My Torterra. This is not looking good. Now my Gengar again at half health. Use Hypnosis, finally hits. Get hit by some more hail. I believe I revived or healed another Pokemon right there. I'm not sure which one it was that time. Stop using items to heal up my Pokemon, so now I actually finally strike. Use Dream Eater. Take down his health. He's not quite done yet. Probably should use Shadow Ball. It probably would have worked. Use Blizzard again. Takes out my Gengar. The other continues to fall, and the hail finishes off Blastoise. So all he has left now is his Venusaur. Unfortunately, my Charizard is still down though. And that's who I really need for this battle. Uses Sludge Bomb and takes out my Torterra in 1 hit. So now I bring out Bibarel. He's just an HM slave I had to use him in order to get here, because I had to use Rock Climb, Waterfall, Surf, and Rock Smash to get to this trainer, so I had to replace a Pokemon altogether with that stupid HM slave I don't care about. But afterwards, I fully revived Charizard, so now I use Flare Blitz, because I'm not expecting my fire attacks to even take out Venusaur in 1 hit. But it looks like if I actually used Blast Burn, I would have taken it out in 1 hit. But thankfully, the hail is still falling. Hits me with a Sludge Bomb, poisons me. But it doesn't matter, because the hail's still coming down and finishes off his Venusaur.